Balenciaga is a Spanish fashion brand owned by French corporation. They launched their holiday campaign and it sparked new controversy. On Instagram they released new collection, but they were met with lots of criticism, mainly for two pictures of children holding plush bear bags dressed in bondage gear, for example, chains and harnesses. Only thing that could be seen as sexual and be used on children is a leash. Just if you don't want your children to run from you in public. One other inappropriate picture was this one. It doesn't seem so bad, right? Problem is that you can see here in the bottom part the Supreme Court case regarding CP. If you think about it, how in France they are constantly lowering age of consent. Now they are at 15, but someday they will get to the age of these child models. Only one thing left on Balenciaga Instagram is their statement. We strongly condemn child abuse. It was never our intent to include it in our narrative. Our plush bear bags and the gift collection should not have been featured with children. This was a wrong choice by Balenciaga. The responsibility for this lies with Balenciaga alone. All the items included in this shooting were provided by third parties that confirmed in writing that these props were fake office documents. It is timeless classic. We did something wrong, they did something wrong. We will do better in the future, and now we will appreciate if everyone would just forget this ever happened. And next year they will release a new collection and a few people will remember this. According to New York Post, Balenciaga is now suing production company North 6 for $25 million due to those documents being in their photos. Let's take a look what Kim Kardashian had to say about this company that she promotes. I have been quiet for past few days, not because I have been disgusted and outraged by the recent Balenciaga campaigns, but because I wanted an opportunity to speak to their team to understand for myself how this could have happened. As a mother of 4, I have been shaken by the disturbing images. The safety of children must be held with high regard, and any attempts to normalize child abuse of any kind should have no place in our society, period. I appreciate Balenciaga's removal of campaigns and apology. In speaking with them, I believe they understand the seriousness of this issue and will take necessary measures for this to never happen again. In my opinion, she waited to see if it will blow over, and they understand how much they can lose from this shit show. I don't think this is so serious. It is not like they were abusing those children. But we can take a look at what people had to say about this. Kim Kardashian says she hasn't decided whether she will cut ties with Balenciaga. Imagine being super rich and still choosing money instead of protecting children from pedophiles. And she's a mother. It's sick. Why are you so surprised? If rich people were the most moral humans, they wouldn't be wealthy as they are. Kanye West immediately got dropped by his bank for saying offensive things on social media. Jeffrey Epstein never got dropped by a bank for being a pedophile. Balenciaga still hasn't been dropped by their banks despite posting grotesque child abuse. In the first place, Ye cancelled his contract before they supposedly dropped him. Secondly, don't you think that Jeffrey Epstein had friends in his bank? And banks are not most moral guided institution on this planet. They are literally known for taking money from everyone regardless who they are. Kim Kardashian divorced Kanye over a mega hit, but she's trying to work it out with the pedophiles at Balenciaga. Yeah, she definitely divorced him over mega hit, and not because he's... Balenciaga severed their ties with Kanye West due to a tweet. Yet they expect us to just accept this apology after they get caught up sexualizing children. They are not apologizing because they are sorry, they are apologizing because they got caught. Nowadays these brands just want to shock people and attract attention. My stand is I'm almost sure they didn't do this on purpose, and I'm definitely sure they didn't want to promote CP. It is weird, but is it CP or child abuse? I wanted to know definition of CP, so I open up the Google and start writing. And when I was in half of that word, I decided it is not a good idea. I don't want to be under surveillance for the rest of my life. In the future, these kinds of mistakes will always happen. As I already said, these brands will just apologize, we will move on, and next time we will complain about different company. I have no problem with complaining. If it makes you feel morally superior, you do you. But it is not like you can change some company with likes and retweets. But you can like this video and subscribe.